I have to say, the 36 years really showed in that debate last night. He seemed not ready for what you brought to that debate.
Well, I just think it shows his disconnect with Kentucky and what's going on right now. I mean, he spent a lot of the debate talking about Washington, D.C. politics and just the same old excuses. And the thing that I really wanted to bring up is, hey, you're the leader here. And Kentucky's hurting and the country's hurting, and we're in a moment of national crisis. And the Congress that you built, the Senate that you built, can't get it done. You can't get it done. And we need leaders that are going to just put this partisan stuff aside and get the job done. Kentucky deserves it. The country deserves it. And I just don't think he's capable of it. And it's because he's been there 36 years and been there too long. And Kentuckians are getting that.
I want to show another part of this debate, and this really is something I've never seen before, with a Senate incumbent in a debate with a challenger. Let's watch this.
The first thing that we need to do is hold Big Pharma accountable for that. He's incapable of doing that. He's incapable of doing it because he gets the most money from Big Pharma than any member of Congress last cycle, last year. That's why. He's basically bought off. What Senator McConnell would do was take that away, take away the Medicaid expansion, where 50% of our fellow Kentuckians who are addicted get their treatment through Medicaid. And he wants to undermine that. I don't. I want to fix the Affordable Care Act. I want to make health care easier to attain so that people can get the treatment and prevention and treatment that they need.
Time. Senator McConnell, nothing extra?
No, why don't we go on to the next topic?
I'm kind of speechless after that one. There you have attacked everything about the way he does his work as a senator. You've said that he's in the pocket of the pharmaceutical industry, and he has no defense that he thinks Kentucky needs to hear about that.
Well, he had no defense for a number of questions that came up last night when it comes to coronavirus relief, when it comes to health care, when it comes to Kentucky. He really wanted to change the subject. I felt like last night he was talking about all kinds of other states and all kinds of other people, but wasn't talking about us. And again, I think that shows the disconnect. We have a million Kentuckians that are filed for unemployment sometime in the last 6 months. We have 300,000 Kentuckians that don't have health care. We have renters, 50% of Kentucky renters facing eviction right now. And look, the most important thing that is so critical, and then we have to take a step back and really understand and realize that we have 215,000 Americans dead in 9 months. This is the first major international crisis in the century where no one is looking to the United States for leadership. And it's because we have such terrible leaders right now. And he is the perfect example of that. And I just, when faced with that, he didn't have an answer.
The last poll I've seen in Kentucky was over a month ago. We don't have any more polling since then. You were within 8 points of Mitch McConnell over a month ago. There's been a lot of campaigning since then. There was the debate last night. Where does the race stand tonight in Kentucky?
There is a lot of energy. Today was the first day of early voting here in Kentucky, and we've had mail-in voting going on for the last few weeks. We have an enormous amount of energy and people wanting to vote. Kentucky's never made it easier to vote than this year, which is great because we're going to have lots of people be able to make their voices heard. And I think, it's awesome right now because there's so much energy. People want change. They know they're hurting right now, and they know that Senator McConnell's time is up. That's just it. His time is up.